Horrosmith. Welcome to day 18 of the horror movie binge. This is the first video where my background is correct. All the other videos were reversed because I didn't know what I was doing. The movie today is Final Destination Bloodlines. It's the 6th movie in the series. You would think by now it is tired, repetitive, predictable, and that is not the case. I would argue this is probably the best movie of all of them, outshining even the first one. The original was amazing. We had not ever seen a movie like that. It's basically a slasher movie with an invisible threat going after everybody. It was such a cool idea. Back in 2000 was the first movie, 25 years ago. And it was fun for the time. They made subsequent sequels that were good, but they just got a little lesser as they went on. And this one kind of goes back to the drawing board, building out a good story that's interesting and does actually tie back to all the other movies. The first movie was a horrific plane crash. You'll never look at airplanes the same again. The second one was the auto traffic accident with giant pieces of wood flying through traffic. You'll never forget that. They kind of went on, there was a roller coaster, there was a NASCAR sort of situation, and this time, our friend, the penny here, I will never look at one of these the same way again. Won't give away the plot or anything, but it takes us back in the past for an incident that happens, and then how they tie that back into the present day. It's a different approach to this, and it's a fun idea, and I was on board the whole time. It was a fun ride. There wasn't a boring moment. It was intriguing. It's kind of a mystery. You're figuring out what the hell is happening or why it's happening, how they could maybe stop it. This movie had more of a budget. The set pieces, the kills, the actors, just everything was elevated, and it showed, no doubt. As some of these deaths are building up, you kind of think you know what's going to happen. You're watching it play out, and you're usually going to be wrong. The creative team did an awesome job of subverting what you may have thought it was and then dropping the hammer in a different way. Surprisingly, one of my favorite parts about it is Tony Todd, RIP. He recently passed away. They still implemented him into the movie before he died in a certain way, and they tied him into the story even more, which just makes all the other movies even better. I commend them for that. That's such a cool thing to do, to build it up one way now and then make you want to watch them all later. It's brilliant. I watched this a few months ago in theaters when it came out. It was such a cool experience, sold out crowd, just horror movies. There's nothing like that when just everyone's in there gasping and you're on the same ride together. Somehow haven't watched it yet. It is on HBO Max to stream. I think all the other movies are there too. It's a perfect movie for Halloween. Watch it with a big group of friends. That's the funnest way to go about it. And just make sure you don't have any of these guys sitting around. But again, I'll say this is my favorite of all the Final Destination movies. Just ties everything up in a nice little bow. And if you disagree or want to discuss that, we'll talk about it in the comments. And as always, you can like and subscribe. I am still on my way to 2,000 followers. It's not an easy task, but that's what I'm doing. So please tell everybody you can, especially your freak friends who love horror movies, 365 days a year. But yeah, so until next time, I'm gonna go tiptoe slowly around the house as to not die. I'll be right back.